What's going on, guys? JFC here, boys. You're not going to believe this one. EA has made another mistake. We've got compensation possibly coming on the way for some people if you caught the mistake in time, but we're going to go and look through all of that in a sec. It's upgrade pack day. We got leaks to look at. In this video, also just finished weekend leagues. We'll have our weekend league rewards and also have an icon player pick because I already opened weekend league rewards like 30 minutes ago. We'll have the live reaction to that. And we have the icon player pick at the end of this video that will open just live right here and do a little bit of a nation reveal for that. So if you want to stick around, we'll be doing that at the end of the video. Now, rest of world TOTS came out today. It looks pretty decent. We're looking at that. One sec. SBCs on the day. We got Eric. Thank you, EA. You're so generous on those card stats. Those, what the fuck is that card? Rodri came out, though, and Rodri looks fantastic. We've needed more Champions League man of the matches all year. Where have these been? I don't know. We finally had a good Rodri card. High work rates, 5-star weak foot. Card looks great. Honestly, it really does. Physicals there. Pace is 87, which is very nice. Nothing wrong with this card. Finesse shot trade, they even gave him, too, and he's not that expensive either. It's just one squad. It's an 87 with the team of the season. Not bad at all for Rodri, really. I gotta say, big W and the fattest L of L's, really, there for content. We got a rest of world TOTS Paul Mullen objective. He actually looks pretty good. The 95 strength, the physicals are cracked. The shooting is obviously very good too. It's just you can't link him, right? You know, English 5th division. There's only one team in the division. It's Wrexham. And there you go. So we can't really look at the rest of world TOTS on the console because you can't really find them. You have to like go to every individual league. So we're gonna look at that on FUTBin here after we get through the leaks. If you guys don't want to deal with trading at all, you guys can go to the link in my description. Go to u7buy.com. They're a fast and very reliable coin service. The 5% tax is also covered. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to U7buy for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back to it. First of all, Marco Asensio. Saw him yesterday, but I want to remind you guys that he is like the end of an era card leaked. Him and Jonas Hector we have not seen yet. And unfortunately, we went a whole day without getting one today, which means that we only have like 3 more days left, possibly 4. And we have Asensio and Hector not here. Not a good look, or not a good sign for Benzema, Ibra, and Messi. Not a good sign of that. Unfortunately, as that's just kind of the truth, as like the days go on, less and less of a chance of the majority of those guys. So by the way, about that Eric SBC, the picture is not of Eric. It's his teammate. So yeah, does it really matter? No, but it's just like, what's going on? So here is where this compensation that could possibly be happening could be coming from. The 100K pack, I think it was called the Foundations pack. I believe it was 100K. It might have been 200K, but it had 93 plus TOTS player picks, like the usual TOTS player picks that we've seen be compensated on before, right? So I believe people found out like earlier today in Portuguese that the description for loans was not there. So we've had this mistake like 3 different times now. And again, in Portuguese, it did not say loan, so people were changing their languages, trying to get some compensation. So EA's way to fix this was they just changed the description for the Foundations pack to English. So they just literally changed the language to English. So if you're Portuguese, I guess you just couldn't read it. So then it said loans, but obviously they know now that it was a mistake. So it is looking likely that you'll be compensated. So if you're on Twitter at any random time during the day, there's a chance you might see somebody tweet out about the fact that some language has an incorrect description and you can get yourself some compensation. How this continues to happen, I mean, do not ask me. They only make billions. It's not like, you know, it's a pretty indie company. You gotta cut them a little bit of slack, right? I don't know. It's just ridiculous how often this happens. The Essentials pack is still messed up. There's no loans on that one either. So if you're in Portuguese or change it to Portuguese, maybe by this point they've already fixed it. But at the same time, you can go ahead and check. You might be granted some compensation in a month or some bullshit. We've got a couple new packs added. We got the first one is a 93 plus community / eFigs TOTS player pack. I'm not sure why it's community / eFigs. I guess there were some players in community that were not in the top 5 leagues. Is that what I guess? Yeah, I guess that would be the case. So my guess is this could be repeatable like once every day. I'm assuming it won't be like genuinely repeatable all the time. I'm assuming this should come out sometime this week, and then my guess is it would be repeatable like once a day. Because then we have another pack here that was leaked as well. It's just a TOTS player pack. Contains one team of the season or moments player, any of the squads. That one to me could possibly be repeatable. I don't know if they'd go with repeatable this early on in the cycle because they're just they have not been generous recently, let's be honest. But I think that's obviously the more likely to be repeatable, and I would assume this one you could probably do it like once every day. Maybe they'll only do it to where it's like once every 3-4 days, something like that. But these 2 packs have been leaked, and this is what my assumption is and what FUT Champs rewards are going to be post Ultimate Team of the Season. They don't usually put promo cards in, but my guess is it would stay eFigs or Community, like in terms of the red player picks and the tradable packs as well. I think they said there's no more Team of the Week anyway, so they can't even go back to Team of the Week. They'd have to go and do something else, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Team of the Season cards with a minimum rating. That would be my guess, so I think this is what we can expect in the future. Nikki here, so this is the tweet that was before content today, actually, so you can ignore the rest of this, but he says, for ECL Kaká, he's expecting it to come out around Wednesday, so maybe in the middle of this week. So the rest of World TOTS now, there's some interesting cards in here. Of course, you've got some linkable cards like Jota, who's Portuguese. The linkable cards are up in price, like Davidson, they're Brazilian. Obviously, you can kind of link him. Goodwin, you really can't. He's 87,000. The reason that this card, I think, is so expensive is because he's Australian. Like, there's no reason this card is 87,000 coins. Like, there's no reason, as you can't link him anywhere. So I think the Aussies out there are pumping up the Goodwin price, but some good cards in here. You know, Jota's got the 5-star skills as well with this stats. Those stats are great. Look down here at the in-game stats. The reactions are only 82. It's a little bit low. Composure, those high. The dribbling looks fantastic. Like, it's a standard TOTS card with 5-star skills. He's 5'9", can play right mid, left mid. Got outside foot and flare as well. It's a good card, nothing too special, but it's definitely good. I think the best card here, though, is Pellegrino. And you might be saying, why? He's 4'4". He's 6'3". 6'3" is ridiculous for a card with these stats. For the traits, he's got outside foot, finesse, and flare. Everything here, apart from balance, at 54, which is kind of hilarious. These stats are insane. I'm curious to see just how good he is. He cannot get lengthy, which is a little disappointing. Then we got Davidson, 5-star weak foot. He looks solid, nothing too crazy. The physicals are there, though. He is 5'10", so it's kind of like, you know, it's an okay card. There's nothing too much to say, though. It looks like a lot of other Brazilian TOTS out there. I love how they give a card from the League 2, and he's Georgian. Like, they give him 3-star skill, or 3-star weak foot. Like, what's the reason you give this card 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills? Nobody can use this card. Nobody can link him. There's nothing anybody can do with this guy. Why not just make all of them 4-4 or 5-5? Like, if this whole team was 5-star, 5-star, people would maybe try and fit some things somewhere in their team, but there's still no way you could do it. All of these cards, there's almost no way you could link in your team apart from Davidson and Jota because of their nationalities. And obviously the Italian guys too, but if this whole team was 5-5, then it would still be difficult to like justify putting these guys in your team. And even with 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot, I mean, there's just no chance. So right now in the market, we're seeing Ultimate TOTS cards go down, continue to drop. Theos 542, De Bruyne's 508,000. Remember what his price was? Musiala's 970s, below a million coins. Mo Salah 881. These prices are actually pretty insane. But then the cards that are not an Ultimate Team of the Season are going up, like Rabiot. Rabiot is up like 50, 60K right now because he's not in the Ultimate Team of the Season. Rodrigo, not an Ultimate, and he's still 1.2, almost 1.3 million coins. That is so crazy. People must love Rodrigo. If you've tried him, let me know. I've only used him for like in draft for like a few games. And people must love that card because he is more expensive than Mo Salah, which is an insane thing to say when they both have 5-star skills. Yeah, so what I would do is if you have cards up, I'm fine getting rid of them. I'm totally fine. It's Sunday. We're going to get upgrade pack day. People will want to sell cards. If we have a good upgrade path, possibly, people will want to sell cards. And if you want to buy cards, we can look at that in like a day or two, I would probably say. All right, let's get the player pick ripped open. Actually, first, let's do our FUT Champs rewards, show you guys that. All right, we got rank 4. I'm not going to lie. I was getting cooked to start weekend league. I was like 3-3, I want to say. Tony Cruz is okay. I was legit getting cooked. These kids were just outplaying the shit out of me. I was not ready to play. This Ultimate Team of the Season Weekend League was ridiculous. We turned it around, though. We ended off like 10-1 in our last like 11 games, so we ended up with 14. I did not get to 16, unfortunately, but just the way it is. These picks are disgusting, by the way. Okay, red player pick number 1. Please, God. Okay, Teo is not bad, actually. I really want to try Teo. I think he's great in FIFA. Okay, come on. Kvara. Come on, dude. It's the same exact pick. Frimpong and Hernandez are fantastic, but dude, come on. Like, they're fantastic in game, but just you don't want to see them in your reds. That's pretty bad for Ultimate Team of the Season. Here's the big one, though. 3-player pack. Please, God. Germany, Ter Stegen. Oh, okay, but there can still be more in here. It's 94 fodder. Oh, what can even be in here? I don't even know. Oh. Yeah, so that was a sad story. It was almost worst possible rewards. I want to say like Klaus over Teo would have been like obviously worse, but almost worst possible rewards out of Ultimate. My team of the season rewards this year were really not very good, honestly. I've been lucky in a lot of ways this year for pack luck. Team of the season rewards were not one of them. All right, here we go. Nations revealed. Let's go. Can our icon pick change up some luck? Okay, 2 Dutch and a Brazilian flag. That is what we want to see. It's actually pretty insane. All right, we're gonna start with the Brazilian player. What can we get? 73 physical. Okay, that immediately has to make it like what, Garincha? It's probably Rivaldo. Rivaldo's probably got that kind of physical, right? 44 defending. All right, this is probably, the dribbling will tell. I don't know who this is. 92 dribbling, 88 passing, 86 shot, 91 pace. Kaká. Okay, first Dutch flag now. We're gonna start with that and pretend the Brazilian flag did not happen. 87 physical. That's gonna be like Rijkaard or something, isn't it? This is gonna be bad. And 91 defending, and he's Dutch. This is 81 dribbling. This is gonna be bad. 90. Wait, it's like Koeman, isn't it? But birthday Koeman. Cheers. We literally can't get 3 better flags than that, and we might get just completely shafted. We'll find out. 87 physical on a Dutch player. That's not Cruyff, so we're already looking bad. 90 defending, 80 dribbling, and it's gonna be shit. Jesus Christ. 2 Dutch flags and a Brazil flag, and this is what we get? I mean, I'm gonna take Koeman for fodder. I hope you guys get something better than I did in these champs rewards and in the icon player pick. We got shafted. But I love you all. See you next video very, very soon. Peace.